Hi students, welcome back to our classroom. Our first chapter, sensation and response. Last day we discussed about stimuli, receptor, impulse, response. Stimuli means the senses that evoke responses in an organisms are called stimuli. Receptor means the specialized cells which are present both in the sense organs and also in other parts of the body to receive the stimulus, and it generates impulses and give rise to response. I think you all understood this topic. We last day wind up the class with nervous system. The nervous system consists of brain, spinal cord and nerves. Our next topic is the structure and function of the neuron. Neuron is also called nerve cells. Trillions of neurons are present in the brain. It is through the neurons the electric impulses reaches the brain and as a result response take place. Structure of the neuron. The neuron contains a head part called cell body. And this cell body is made up of cell membrane. And it is filled with cytoplasm. Inside the cytoplasm we can see a center nucleus. Once more, the neuron contains a head part called cell body. It is covered by cell membrane. Inside the cell body it is filled with cytoplasm. In the middle portion we can see nucleus. At the tip of the cell body we can see a small filament called dendron. Dendron contains sub-branches called dendrites. From the cell body, there is an elongated filament called axon, and at the end of the axon we can see sub-branches called axonite, and these axonite, at the tip of the axonite we can see synaptic knob. The branches of axon is called axonite. At the tip of the axonite we can see synaptic knob. This axon is covered by a sheath called myelin sheath. The axons of most of the neurons are covered by a sheath called myelin sheath, which is made up of a lipid membrane. Okay, this is the structure of the neuron. Once again, the neuron contains a head part called cell body, which is covered by cell membrane. Inside it is filled with a fluid called cytoplasm. In the middle we can see nucleus. The tip of the cell body there is a small filament called dendron. Dendron contains branches called dendrites. From the cell body there is an elongated filament called axon. This axon is covered by a sheath called myelin sheath. Which is made up of a lipid membrane. And the end of this axon there contains branches called axonite. At the tip of the axonate we can see synaptic node. This is the structure of the neuron. Now we will learn what is the function of the neuron, how the impulses reaches the brain. Okay, first one. From the impulses from the adjacent neuron. Impulses from the adjacent neuron. What do you know adjacent? Just near the neuron, just near to the cell. That is called adjacent, just near. The impulses from the dendrites reaches the dendron. From the dendron, these impulses reaches the cell body. From the cell body, these impulses moves towards the axon. From the axon, the impulses reaches the axonite. And these impulses lastly reaches the synaptic node. These impulses when reaches the synaptic node, they secretes a fluid, a chemical substance called neurotransmitter. Neurotransmitter. Got it? Once more. The impulses first of all reaches the dendrites. What the dendron does means it carries impulses from the dendrites to dendron. What's the cell body doing? It carries impulses from the dendrites to cell body. What is the axon doing? It carries impulses from the cell body to axon. What is the axonite doing? It carries impulses from the axon to axonite. When the impulses reaches the synaptic node, what happens? They secretes a chemical substance, it's just a fluid-like substance. A chemical substance is called neurotransmitter. If the chemical substances are not ejected in the correct manner, the messages will not move to the adjacent neuron. That means the messages will not reach the brain. So response will not take place. So it's very important, when the impulses reaches the synaptic node, they secretes a fluid called neurotransmitter. This is the structure and function of the neuron. Our next topic is myelin sheath. The myelin sheath means the axons of most of the neurons are encircled by a sheath called myelin, which is made up of a lipid called myelin sheath. And this myelin sheath is shiny white in color. The myelin sheath has 4 functions. 1. It provides nutrients and oxygen to the tissues of axon. Second one, it accelerates impulses. Third one, it acts as an electric insulator. Fourth one, it protects from external shock. Once more, the function of myelin sheath is it provides nutrients and oxygen to the tissues of axon. Second one, it accelerates impulses. Third one, it acts as an electric insulator. Fourth one, it protects from external shock. These are about myelin sheath. Only this much for today. Before winding up, I am giving you 3 questions and you have to write it in the notebook. And also answer you have to find from the textbook. Only this much. Thank you.